Who's the caller? UK.
Wa alaikum salam.
Yes, brother.
How
Who
are
is
you?
it?
Yes, my name is Junaid.
Junaid, what's happening?
Yeah, so I have maybe two quick questions.
Yeah.
You were speaking about the marja, so I wanted to know if, well, of course, we have to go straight to the hadith of the Ahlul Bayt alayhim.
No, no, I
So,
do not say that you have to go straight to hadith. I do not say that.
oh, okay.
I say
So how
that
would you go about that?
it's the duty of scholars to deliver the hadith of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam to the public. Because
Okay,
we know for a fact that people cannot go to hadith straight. That would be absurd. Somebody is in the UK, he doesn't speak Arabic, he barely speaks English, or he works 50 hours a week. How is he going to go read hadith and learn hadith? No.
right.
It's the duty of scholars. What are scholars for? What do you support them for? Where does your khums go? I'm never saying, look, my opponents attribute to me absurd things because if they present my positions as I enunciate, then nobody could reject my positions. You can doubt my positions, you could ridicule my positions only if you distort them and present them in a distorted way, which I did not mean. In other words, if you attribute lies to me, then yes, those lies are lies. Then you can ridicule them and reject them. But I never say that Shia common people has to go to hadith. I'm saying everybody has to follow hadith, but everybody cannot read hadith, and it's the duty of scholars. Instead of learning fatwa, they should devote their ears to learn hadith, and it's their duty, instead of delivering fatwa to the common people, deliver the fatwa of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam, which is their hadith. They have to deliver hadith to the Shia, and if ulama, just as I in this session about tashahud, now somebody asked, I presented a hadith. If scholars everywhere they delivered a hadith of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salatu wassalam, then you would not find it so difficult to follow hadith. It is because scholars are a hindrance. Scholars are a wall between you and Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam. They prevent you from following Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam. That's why you think following hadith is so difficult. Go ahead, please.
Okay. So I apologize for that. So,
Yeah.
so I'd say, so because I'm quite new to being a Shia, so I'd say, are there any or specific scholars in the UK that you would say are a good representation of scholars that I could be following? Yeah.
So I do not know the scholars in the UK, but the vast majority of Shia scholars, they do not know hadith. Even the Maraji, they do not know hadith. The Mujtahideen, they do not know hadith. They don't read hadith. They do not teach hadith. They do not encourage their students to learn hadith. And they never analyze hadith, and they do not go into details in understanding a hadith. So indeed, it's a very, very dire situation in the Shia community. And it's a very, very pitiful and embarrassing situation in the Shia community that no, that even if you ask me in Iraq, in Iran, is there anyone I could refer you to? I would say, no, I don't know them. And partly that's because I don't know the scholars. If there might be scholars in the UK and the Shia community who know hadith, if you went to them, they could answer you with hadith, but I do not know them because I'm not in contact with these scholars, and these scholars, for various reasons, they do not stay in touch with me. Yeah, go ahead, please.
Yeah. Yeah. So would you say it's very important for me to understand, I think the hadith science of knowing how to maybe grade a hadith, or understand why a hadith is sahih or da'if, and how to follow it, or why I should or shouldn't be following it?
What is the question? Come again, please.
Would you say that it's important for me to understand how to know the grading of hadith, like how to understand if a hadith is da'if or
Yeah, it's
sahih?
important. Yeah, it's important. At least for every Shia, that much that you need, that amount
Yeah.
of hadith that you need in order to perform your daily activities and daily rituals. That minimum
Yeah.
is required, and you do not have to know that in Arabic, as long as the translation is valid, because
Right.
you have to follow Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam. So as long as the
Yeah. So
translation is solid and valid, that suffices. But there is no doubt that a minimum amount of knowledge of of the teachings of Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam, that there's no escape from that. That
Yeah.
is absolutely compulsory. Yeah.
And are there any English books that do this very well that I could search up or
Well,
read
so
from?
I'm not really a good person to ask about English books, because I
Yeah.
do not read English books except when I read some literature or when I
Okay.
read news or something. Then I read
Yeah.
English, and I don't read a lot of literature either. So, but sometimes I try
Okay.
to learn, read something for my kids or something. But I don't read
Yeah.
generally English books. But if you ask the brothers, they're in different chat groups or forums. There are some forums who people who listen to my lectures. They have some WhatsApp groups. If you go, I don't supervise these WhatsApp groups. If you go there, there are some people who could guide you. I think there are
Okay.
a lot of translations of Hadith into English, but which
Yeah.
translations are better than the rest? So that I cannot guide you. Sorry.
Okay. No problem.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very
May
much.
Allah bless you. Allah keep you all. Thank you, brother. Okay, guys.